there is no one single silver bullet to solve this problem. We need a lot of things to start coming together. So the limited point, first of all, I'm making, I think there's an important pricing. I'll shortly come to it. But to summarize what I said earlier, we need pressure to start building up from both the inside and from the outside. So from the inside, people like me have gotten into the political system to start putting pressure from the inside. And I hope more and more people joining, because without that, that pressure will be very weak. Similarly, from the outside, as citizens, we all need to take the collective responsibility of ensuring that more and more people come out and vote, irrespective of who we vote for or what issues we vote for. The moment we start voting, I think the politicians start listening to us. So this has got nothing to do with sustainability specifically, but if you want to push the principle or concepts of sustainability or the issues that we want the government and the politicians to work on, it's an important integral element in the whole scheme of things. So that's one point. Right now, there are no easy answers, no easy solutions. So let's keep taking those steps one by one. And I'm sure sooner rather than later, hopefully, we'll be at a stage where we can start putting adequate pressure on the system for the politicians to start hearing us loud and clear. With regard to the specific issue of pricing that Niranjan talked about, so Niranjan, I think this is a topic where I've already put out my views in the public domain also. With regard to pricing, right now, the whole concept of pricing comes under the ambit of the state government, because at least in the case of Karnataka, water supply, while as per the schedule in the constitution, it's actually a municipal subject. In Karnataka, it is still a state subject. It comes under the Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board. I had already given my recommendations to BWSSB. I do not subscribe to the concept of having differential pricing for different types of communities. That makes the whole thing a little bit complicated and unfair also. Instead, the pricing system that I was talking to right now, one of the biggest problems that we face in the pricing system is the pricing of water. The Kaveri water that's being supplied is flat. There is, while there is a slab structure in some cases, these slab structures neither incentivize nor penalize. That is, it neither incentivizes good behavior nor penalizes bad behavior. So the way I would argue for a system is up to, let's say, a particular level, and I'd argue that up to, let's say, 8,000 kiloliters per month, up to 8 kiloliters per month, I'd argued that the pricing should be extremely nominal. And if the pricing is extremely nominal, then the people who are not in the so-called category of the middle to upper middle class, they will still be able to afford that pricing, and they will have the incentive to consume only as much water so that they can manage their finances. As the slabs start going up, I'm talking of per family or per household, as it starts going up from 8 KL to, let's say, 12 KL, it should have a good step jump. And by the time it reaches the thresholds of 20 KL and all, the pricing should be much higher than what tankers charge for this. And I think that's the best way to incentivize good behavior and penalize bad behavior. Hopefully, over a period of time, people will see that lesser consumption of water and lower usage of water translates into a much lower water bill, and higher usage consequently means that you will end up paying a lot more. So that's one fundamental policy change or a pricing level change that has to happen. I haven't seen any kind of a discourse or a narrative or even a debate or a dialogue happening on that front. And right now, given that it's not a municipal subject that comes under BBMP, as BNP also so far we haven't either taken a stance or we haven't really pushed on that, as there are a whole host of things for us to work on. But you're right, Niranjan, I would definitely think that this demand side management is actually a very, very important aspect of water management for communities and for the city. In fact, I'll probably send that note that I had prepared again to Hari, and he can share with the group as well. Talking of what my views on this topic are in terms of this pricing and how we would like to see the change. But that's my point.